Not sure if Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to RRF1. This is our Formula 2 division Saturday evening, and we are here at the Hungary, a place where we've only driven 74 times this year in RRF1, across all of our different divisions, so we are slight experts, to be fair, at this track. We have ourselves quite a small lobby here tonight, guys. We've got 14 people, but you know what they say about small lobbies. Small lobbies, we could focus more on individual drivers, showcase their actual individual talents. And speaking of individual talents, I'm actually going to go and follow a driver, which would be handy. The 14 drivers we're consisting of is one of them's Big Hairy Jockey got a qualifying ban, and Maka got a qualifying ban as well. So we have got 12 people in qualifying today for the half-hour session. We've got Bishadinho, we've got Maka, Javier Alhemi, we've got RF1 Elite, we've got Loban, Soldier, and Nolan, Shadow, Wyburn, King Chris, Jono, Jock, Vulcan, making his F2 debut, and RRF1 Twisted. Joining me in the commentary box this evening is Ryan, aka Eagle Sparks. How you doing, Ryan?
Hi.
Just fucked my intro again, man. Fuck's sake. Damn it.
Anyway, no, I'm all good. Obviously, been a good week of racing for me, but Hungary technical circuit, our first ever Formula 2 Championship division in RF1, taking its first race around Hungary. It's going to be interesting. A lot of corners that could send you flying. You got the uphill where Massa got a suspension bracket hit him in the face, and he obviously got concussed and went straight in the wall. You got the tricky middle sector. It's going to be very
interesting, a very nice word for it.
I don't want to use the same
Intriguing.
word, that's why I just got stuck.
Enthralling, yeah, that's one for you. So I just picked off the fucking internet. A couple of viewers into that, guys. Thank you very much. Got 7 viewers. So yes, guys. I don't know. Like, obviously, we're at that sort of time of the game where people are just like meh with it. I mean, you know, we try and keep things entertaining as possible, but there's only so much you can really do, isn't there, with a game that's this broke? But kudos to the guys that have showed up tonight, and hopefully we'll get a couple more people in next week. Drop a bit of advertisement, see if people like driving the F2 cars. Mate, to be fair, I hate them.
That's why they signed up.
I'm the same as you. I can't drive the cars. It's just something. Do you know what? They're probably amazing to drive, but when you can't drive them, it's like, well, it's pointless. I can't get round the corner. I genuinely can't fucking get round the corner. It's awful.
I can't drive them. Like you seen in the tribute race we did. I won that, but
hey, you can drive them.
I didn't really fancy.
You really can drive them when you want to.
I just didn't want to. I'd rather commentate on it. To be fair. I'm getting to that point in league racing where I've had my fun. I'd rather commentate on it.
Mate, we've got only, out of the 14 drivers, right, we've actually only got 8 teams in. 6 teams are represented by 2 different drivers. They are, of course, I believe it's the Carlin, we've got the ART, and Wyburn with the one at 33.2. Whether that's good or not, I haven't got a fucking clue, to be honest with you.
Let's watch on board now, then.
Find out now.
Oh my!
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa, okay, that's 2.5 seconds. That right there is 2. And look at Vulcan. Well, Vulcan coming to make his debut in the F2 series. Let's have a look here. Vulcan, of course, is on his fly. We're going to keep posted on that as well. Soljian just behind him. So we're basically represented by the... Was it Carlin, ART, Dams, Univirtuosi. We've got ourselves some, I believe that's Prima, Sauber Junior, BWT Arden, and we've got one Trident car too of Twisted. There you go. Now, we haven't actually... Now, Dolby usually does join in the middle of qualifying, doesn't he? So we may be getting another driver potentially. Then, and Dolby's had some really, really good results in the F2. A couple of bad notches in terms of actual...
He got his first point last week, fair play to him.
I think he had another one. I think he had one before that.
No, he had one. That's his only point.
I'm sure he's bagged points. I think Dolby's on 3 points on the table.
I'm not sure. Let me have a check.
We will let you know, ladies and gentlemen, in due course. Softs and medium tyres, of course, tonight, which is going to be quite interesting because Hungary is a soft tyre killer. So they're going to be spending a lot of time on those medium tyres.
He's on 4 points. My miscalculation just makes me look dumb.
Fuck me, bloody... The siren just went past the window, or lights just went past the window. Shadow Viper coming out on track, of course, as well. Our championship leader, of course, is RF1 Elite. Is one of the fastest drivers pretty much in the world in these cars, so good to actually have him on board here. Right, so we got Vulcan. That is not ideal.
You spin me
Noel's gone
right
quicker.
round, baby, right round.
Noel went quicker.
Not by much, it's only 400.
Real damage here by Vulcan. Oh, he's deciding whether to go into the pits or not, yet he decides to bail on that. We've got Soldier Jan following just behind. So what can Jan do here, come around the final corner?
They're really, Univirtuosi people are more of sprint racers.
They kind of float around the midfield, don't they? Jan, they were the one that 41.1, that's not ideal.
And he's starting his lap.
Oh, here we go. Let's pay attention to the championship leader, of course. His biggest rival is Loebman. I'll probably say Viper's probably up there as well, but he did start the season a little bit later, didn't he? So he's not quite at that level with him yet. Just to say, Weidman went to 31.2. Weidman 31.2, mate. 2 seconds quicker, so Weidman's found his feet as well. Vulcan, yeah, they are quite hard to control, mate. Hence the commentary booth position. Where I am right now. So Elite then coming around. Let's watch him. It's intriguing to see Elite's lines here and how he manages to hold it. It's going to go on board with this car. The car. I reckon it's going to be a 29. Comfortably a 29 there with the mediums. Maybe a low 30. Wait and see, he's traversed a bit. He's just so good on the game, isn't he? You know what I mean? Just so good in the cars. It's like he just knows that you can't push as hard as with the F1 cars. So we roll here. Elite's then currently in P. Well, he's thrown 3 drivers to set a lap, and one of them is Jan with a 1 minute 41. Here comes, I believe this is Jan coming back round, is it? No, it's not. It's Nolan going even quicker. 1 minute 30.3. Nolan's setting the pace right now, of course. There are a couple of people missing here tonight. Of course, Kovji and Merkabem. Kovji had a race ban and he's just gone missing in action, to be fair. No one has a fucking clue where he is. Merkabem, likewise, probably in the same place while missing in action. Shaggy, of course, pulled out. So I think pace is the reason. So it's just, mate, I think we'll have a little bit of a reshuffle. Got a few new drivers over the last couple of weeks. So we've got Makarin, we've got Hamian, of course, and we've now got Vulcan, so it should be interesting. Elite comes across. Oh, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. Well, here comes Shadow just behind. 30.2, so Shadow 1 whole second behind. I guess that's the challenge, mate. Can anybody beat Elite? Not just from RF1, but from, well, anywhere. Really, in terms of pace. Overall pace has been incredible. There's no other words than that, really, right? So we've got ourselves another 21 minutes of qualifying, then we've got a feature race, which includes 1 pit stop and then a sprint race. We'll confirm the laps. Numbers probably towards the... Well, we'll confirm at the start of the race when you see the fucking number on there, to be fair. So that is, I believe, Elite letting the Dam's car of Roman.
That is Vulcan spinning on the first corner out of the pits.
I was watching the mini-map there. I was actually just sitting in the garage for a minute just while we were chilling.
Twisted starting the lap.
So I'm just looking, going to follow Loban around for a minute, matey, and then I'll go back on board with a twist. I think Jan's actually on a lap. He's gone with 31.5, Jan. Here we go. So we'll see if he completes his lap then, and we'll go over to Twisted. Elite has actually come. I'm assuming he's going to be coming back in. I don't think anyone's even going to get near that time from Elite at all. But obviously, you never know. You never know. Hamey, of course, we'll be looking for. I believe he hasn't scored points yet. Hamey in this.
I'm just going to say, I think Elite should be banned from next season F2.
Mate, it's good having someone that quick to try and beat you. To try and beat, you know what I mean? It kind of it reminds me of Tuesday with Gilbert. You know, he's slightly quicker than all of us in there. It just kind of allows us to have someone to try and chase down. And if he has a bad race, you feel like you really, really achieved something. And you see the Prima and the ART coming back into the pits of Shadow and Elite. Vulcan on an outlap, by the way, so he's just chilling. I've actually got 14 drivers in, ladies and gentlemen, but of course we've got Maka and Jockey qualifying ban for leaving the lobby early. It is what it is. I've also got one in VRL, so you know, we're all susceptible to it occasionally. Just
I got the most unexpected win in VRL Tuesday.
How did you get it?
I won.
Fucking hell, man, Jesus. Nah, man, you get the moments where you just kind of, it just all gets too much. I just rage quit. I was like, no, I didn't want to cause anybody any harm. Twisted goes in with 1 minute 32.1. That's a nice all lap time for him. We're going to go back on board with Loebman now, coming through Sector 2. Loebman, of course, second in the championship ride. I believe it's 20 points to the gap. I think it is, isn't it? Well, that's not ideal. No, that is far from ideal. I don't know if Vulcan actually knows the layout of this. Does Vulcan... Someone needs to tell him that... oh, he isn't. Basically, Vulcan, what happens is the top 8 in the feature race, they have their grid positions reversed. So 8th finish starts first, 7th finish starts second, etc., etc. And that's for a second feature race. That comes up straight after, so you don't need to leave lobby. If you crash out, just chill out and wait for a bit, and you'll be entered into the second race.
It's called a sprint race, not a second feature race.
Yeah, fuck it, it's second feature. Who gives a shit? Sprint,
because the feature you make a pit stop, the sprint you don't.
Fuck was that?
I heard that
banging upstairs. Yeah, fucking hell, it's wild. Loban goes across the line then. Loban, he is in for 5th. Only 5th.
That's a new number I've heard of for 5th.
So he's only. I thought he'd be literally up in about 2nd or 3rd, mate. He's having a. Unless that was just a warm-up lap. I know this track is very, very difficult.
I can't wait for it in 2 weeks.
What's that? Where are we at? Singapore, isn't it?
We're at Hungary in 2 weeks.
Oh, again? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I've had enough of the track.
Fucking track. I know, man. Jesus. Twisted improves to 1 minute 31.996, improves by just under 0.2 of a second. He gets himself there. Vulcan,
Saying that,
he gets a lap time in.
Sorry to interrupt, but with the turnout tonight, it gives people lower in the championship a chance to actually get some points.
That's the positive, mate. You know what I mean? Like, people say, "Ooh, there's low numbers, so it must be a shit race." It might be. You never know. It could be absolutely fucking terrible. People may be spaced out, but
no, I don't want to make
always
it
as you
sound
said,
bad, but we've had a driver in the league since the start. He's not scored a single point, but he's turned up to every race.
Exactly.
He was close to getting points until he got killed on Tuesday by someone.
Oh, I know, mate. He was beating me. He was legit ahead of me, mate. I think him and Pete had a little bit of an altercation. Did Tim and Kakashi, who we're referring to. So let's have a look here. Hamey. I like a deeper voice, mate, tonight. It's quite cool. Here we go. So Hamey coming around. Let's see what we can do. First sector. 1 minute 29.2. Fucking mental. We've actually hit 12 viewers, guys. Thank you very much. We've nearly hit as many viewers as we've got drivers. So thank you. Jan's watching. We've got Shalomay. We've got Mighty Sponge. Sponge, welcome back, mate. After a emotional career mode last night.
That guy's
That guy's what, mate? What do you want of his? Oh, right. Sorry. You were quiet after you said it. I was like, wow. Collection of fucking cars, mate. Vulcan comes across the line. No, sorry, Twisted comes across the line.
Oh, who's spun? Who's spun? That's a virtuosi on the first. It's Nolan.
Mate, for someone who's just stepping into the F2 cars for the first time, Vulcan, P5. Beating Loadman.
Wow.
Kind of epic start there for Vulcan. It's going to be interesting to see how he competes with the rest of the guys.
Your stream's a bit back on, obviously, our live. I just watched Vulcan come down the start straight on his flying lap, flicking the DRS open. It's quite comical to watch.
Mate, trying to catch him waves, mate. You know what I mean? Here comes Hamey, 1 at 32.2. Loman, is he going to be coming into the pits? No, he's going to complete the lap. He is slightly quicker.
I think Vulcan's finally got
time
used to the cars, honey.
Mate, fucking, I'll never get used to him. Oh, there's Loman. That's better. 1 minute 30.7. He is 0.4 of a second off Nolan, who currently sits in P4 in the Dams car. So, I believe Univirtuosi is still leading the constructors, right? Oh, Twist is invalidated, he's come back in.
Do you want to know something quite interesting?
They are,
ART and Univirtuosi are joint top with 166.
Hasn't Elite got all the points?
Yeah.
For ART? So it's Elite. What Elite is drawing with both the Virtuosi cars, but like I said, mate, constructors means it's a team game. If you've got two people scoring consistently, it can't be as good. Oh dear, Vulcan. Oh, that's not the best way to get into the pit lane, mate. You did make it though, in fairness.
Sounds better than how you entered the pit lane, remember?
I have no recollection of Kiss and Solo doing some mad dance at the front of the pit lane and me getting screwed trying to head into the pit lane. That was one of the scare. That was one of the moments of a jump scare, mate. I tell you. Nolan, getting a bit out of shape there. Round turn one. Oh dear, getting really out of shape round turn one. Just to hold it though. So Nolan, I don't think with that incident, I don't think it's going to be an improvement. Still 1 whole second between Elite and Shadow Viper.
Vulcan said he's sweating after 3 laps.
I've just seen, mate. Yeah. Got about another. I think it's probably going to be. Well, Monaco is 22 laps, and that's got the most laps in the Grand Prix. You're probably expecting about 18, 19 laps, maybe 20 in this one. Possibly slightly more. Thinking maybe slightly more. Probably about 21 or something. Competition time, lads. Whoever finishes 21st wins £1 million. That's what I'd say. Sorry, I'm a dick. Anyway, Nolan, not quite an improvement there.
Yeah, you actually
Ryan trying to work out how many cars. Not tonight, mate, no. I'll be doing one on Thursday. Because your man knows he's going to be paid by them, mate, so I want to actually, I don't want to say,
How many laps
here's a
is
competition.
Sneaky gonna last around Bahrain this season?
I get to
Fuck
commentate
off.
commentate on you for it for the first proper time as well, so it's going to be interesting. Never commentated on you around Bahrain before. I've commented at you when you wiped me out in fucking season 1, but yeah, that's one thing we can do.
That was spectacular.
He
Up the hill,
doesn't know
bang
where.
off the wall, bang into you.
Fucking spectacular, mate. I was fucking flying at that point. I was literally keeping up pace with the top division guys.
So was I until yeah.
Yeah, they fucking slammed into the fucking wall like a
Qatar
mongo.
Airways come and picks me up.
I caught the fucking window. I remember we got Bish Dino, who's actually come out on track for the first time, one half of the Carlin team, of course, Bish. We're going to watch King Chris, or as people call him, the Convict. Viper says Elite to spin, calling it. See, Elite, he's his own worst enemy, isn't he? He basically, we've already got the penalties sorted out for Monday as well, mate, so we're ready to roll. I don't know if he changed anything.
Classic Ferrari driver on Tuesday, didn't he? Spinning it on the safety car and costing the win.
Oh, was that BRL?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even, mate, I rage quit, didn't I? I was like, no, fuck it. Love I say it with such pride, I fucking rage quit, mate.
Yeah, it's before you rage quit, actually. It's the safety car which caused all the top people to spin.
Oh, we took him. Yes.
Yeah, the safety car screwed him, and where it does that sudden jolt, he had to stop, and it spun him, took out IRL Schumacher, a few
that's why
others.
Schumacher was going so slow, which
And
killed
me and Shadow
behind.
got through
Yeah,
and just went away.
Yeah, I fell to the back at that point. I wasn't very, very happy, in fairness.
It's just a service.
Actually...
Oh my god, Chris! He's just drifted through the middle sector. Go on, lad.
Go on, Chris. Drift that Korg. You see what he's called his horse on Red Dead as well? He's called it Corvette.
Better than a Porsche.
Fuck's sake. I think that's what he was aiming at here. Here we go then, so King Chris. He is yet to set a lap time here. This is going to be a little sighter lap here for him. Mate, there's only 11 minutes to go. We're flying through qualifying. It goes quite quick, actually. So Chris comes across the line, and that puts himself in fifth position with a 1 minute 31.0. Slots himself in there between Loadman and Wyborn. So I believe we've got Bish coming around now. He is in sector 1. He's got a purple first sector, but then every fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry's fucking pet goldfish all have purple fucking sectors on this game. Doesn't make fucking a blind tied up locked in a basement Stevie Wonder has a fucking purple first sector on this game, I'll tell you. This is the point where Bish actually has got one. What's the significance about Velveteen Dream?
He wears purple.
Where did that conversation segue even come in, man? I tell you. Bishop looking pretty good. Didn't get a purple second sector though, so the game's feeling very. Mate, it must. If you don't get a purple second sector, you must have had a fucking shit sector.
Everyone gets one of those.
And then he goes first. Mate, they fucking hand them out at fucking doctor's surgeries when they have the kids fucking let them blue and get a checkup. They give them lollies and a purple first sector to go with it. Alright, so here comes Bish, coming across the line then. What's Bish going to do? He puts himself in a very, very nice 4th position, 1 minute 30.5.
I've just seen a leak on softs in the garage. Oh dear.
They're all on it, mate. They're all on it. All of them are on soft tyres.
Vulcan is on softs. He's 4 tenths up.
So I think, is Vulcan next one round? Yes, he is, mate, isn't he? He is. Vulcan is the next car around. Let's get on board with him. I think Jan is in front of him on track, but he is currently on an outlap. So Vulcan, this is his debut, his F2 debut. There is actually a full-time seat going if Vulcan, if you can commit to it most Saturdays, if not every Saturday, mate, if you can. If you're enjoying what you're doing and you want to get involved, mate, we've got a full-time seat in the Arden. I'll help jockey out for instructors.
Ready.
He'll confirm it after. It's up to him, like, you know what I mean. He's impressed. Vulcan, he's already won 1 race this season. That was in the Thursday race. Wait, I was trying to get a bite, mate, but no. But he had a really, really good drive on that. Obviously, the rain just managed to escape you by, I think it was like half a second or something like that. No, maybe even less. But you had a penalty, didn't you? But here comes Vulcan coming across the line. What can Vulcan do? This is going to be up there with Bish, you'd imagine. And a second. Okay, right. I believe that is ART of Hamey. We're going to go jump on board with Hamey now, mate. That was unexpected. Oh no, Jan. Sorry, forgive me. Soldier Jan, who is watching. Oh, Do you know what, mate? I've just fucking... Cat's come through. He's like, you alright? Looks at me. Fucking 5 seconds later, the fucking shit smell emanates. Fucking dirty bastard.
The what?
Fucking shit in his litter tray, mate. Fucking hell. Fucking kill fucking prisoners with that shit, I tell you. I can't say what I was going to say there, guys, because I don't want to get my channel banned, but...
Oh,
yeah,
I know what you were going to say. Is it World War II reference?
Yep. Just leave that out there. Oh, yeah, I realise you can't... I really... I shouldn't have said what I said on my stream last night, but... Oh, Jan's invalidated! Jan's I was just excited.
Excited? Fuck me, that's excitement! Don't know what the pressure
yeah, a lot of people enjoyed it, man, don't worry. I bring smiles to people's faces. Wyburn and Shadow are both out on track, by the way, as well, but we're going to go on board with Hamey. He is the next car round on a fly lap, unless Vulcan goes again, potentially. So I'm gonna probably head off in about a minute, mate. Just go for a quick smoke, mate. Grab myself a drink.
Oh, I need coffee. I'm falling asleep.
I know. Man, I've been yawning myself quite a bit today. Hashtag PMS says King Chris and hashtag Korg. Hashtag pimp my camp in Red Dead. Trust me, right, when you get on, mate, you've got to see it. We've even dressed Beer the dog in a Santa coat. You know what I mean? He also has shades indoors.
Hey, me goes 8.
Right,
It's your second.
Bish goes P2. He's beating Vulcan. You notice how the gap is closing ever so slightly to Elite now, but then remember, Elite's just gone on these tyres as well. Yeah, Chris says that camp is dope. Right, trust me, you've got to see it, mate. King Chris is a fucking 5-star tent, mate. In the corner. It's good. It's good. Bish is retired. I think he's done enough. Bish, you'd imagine, mate. At least he's probably thinks he's done enough for him. If that makes sense. So here comes Wyburn. He is following Hamey. It's Hamey actually on a lap. Let's make sure. Hamey is still pushing. But in a moment, we just got Elite started his flyer as well. So we've got a lot of people on track now. You know, even though there's only 14 people. Well, I say only, mate. You know, I've commentated on races with 7. You know, I've been involved in races with 7 people. 100%, 50%, you know. It's all about, I don't know how many people race me. You can have, like, you know, we used to host a 1v1 tournament, right, if you remember, back in the old days. And it all depends, like, what the racing is like. Like, I've seen some 1v1, I've been involved in some 1v1s which are absolutely thrilling. But then, obviously, you've been in some 20-car races which you could have fucking made paint wet itself to dry itself again, you know what I mean? It's that bad. And Wyburn looking pretty good, mate, at the moment. I think Wyburn's going to be moving probably close towards Bish's time, maybe a little bit quicker.
I say P4 at most.
He's looking pretty good, mate. He's hauling Hamey in. I say hauling, no, it's pretty much been the same gap all lap. No, it's going to be 30. Wyburn 6th.
Told you.
Right, okay. I thought it was... Oh, Twist is invalidated, mate. Twist is invalidated. Well, Jono is...
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm not even say how much Elite's up.
By... What is it? Guessing 0.911.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, is it as well?
No. It's just the reference you made.
Well, leave that there. And 28.414 Elite sets the boundary at 1.6 seconds clear of anybody. Wyburn is right on the back of... No, he's retired. That's in the pits. Yep, Hamey, that's one way to get out of the way. I've just seen Hamey go flying off the track into the gravel to let him go. Sol's Jan then coming round. Is he going to be coming to the pits? He's not, mate. Jan is going for this lap. Yep, we've got Jan then Loadman. I'll keep on board with Jan. Let's get into off TV pod, you fucking twat. Oh, I've re-downloaded NBA as well, mate. I might actually start streaming my career mode, you know. Jan goes P6 with a 1 minute 30.4 Loadman. He is the biggest threat to Elite in the championship. Goes P3. Viper, by the way, is up to a 1 minute 29.5. Snuck that lap in there right as well. I didn't even spot that one, mate. Forgive me.
I did say.
I absolutely paid maximum attention. I apologise. Wyburn's up. Wyburn's up by a lot. It should be P4. P3's beat Logan and nearly beat Shadow. Prima's looking good again. The first time both Primas have looked good since Monaco.
Out time.
Vulcan, we can put you in, mate. We can put you actually into the drive if you want to. I mean, saying that, it's totally your call, mate. If you want to reserve for it, you can do. If you want
you
to
can be a
main
permanent driver for the Pink Pride.
Like, but don't worry, if you don't show that, you've obviously confirmed that you want to be a reserve, so we'll hold you to the seat, obviously, and Twister goes in with a 30.5 then. Jumping King Chris and Hamey. Elite off, for fuck's sake. Just Why? Why is it? I'm happy he's here, mate, because he could be racing somewhere else for an F2 division. You know what I mean? It's better to have the good drivers and not have them, I guess. But what a bloody lap that was. That was stupid.
Shadow's improved to a 29.0.
I'm sure he comes across the line, sees Elite 1.1 seconds ahead of himself and feels absolutely delighted with that improvement. I would be, mate. Fucking hell. My lap time would be... Do you know, mate, I could get within 1 second of Elite. I guarantee you. Because mine would be 2 minutes 28.1. I didn't say anything about the minute. But yeah, we'll leave that there. King Chris then, I believe, is he next one around? And Loban's just starting his lap, I believe. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, invalidated, so Loban's pushing now. Prima of Wyburn. Yeah, he's on low thing. Free on weekends only now, anything Saturday or Sunday. Well, mate, Saturday for you then, Vulcan. We could sign you up to the BWT Arden team and replace the Shaggy if you like, mate. Just basically, right, just remember what Shaggy's points were. I think it was, is it 2 or 4 that Shaggy's got? I think that's like 2 or 3 potentially. Just add them on in the constructors, mate, and we'll be rolling. We got a new driver.
Already in the constructors, you dick.
No, you know what I mean. But yeah, moving forward. Because obviously we take Shaggy out of the table now. Oh, you just put him below, don't you? I think. Do you still do that? Like just below the table?
I'm confused now.
Well, we used to put the reserves underneath the main table, didn't you? Just so you remember what team they were in. That's what I'm saying, you still do it, don't you? Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Yeah, that one. King Chris! Coming across. Where will Chris fit in, mate? Chris, I think, will be running. Do you reckon he's going to beat Bishop here? I think he may do. In fact, I think he just missed out 1 minute 30.2771. 0.011, 11,000th of a second behind said Vulcan, who is now a permanent BWT driver. Well done. Not like we just asked you 10 minutes ago, and not like you've earned it, really. We just asked you and you said yes. But thank you. It's not getting any better, this, is it? Lowman comes round, mate. This is looking... Is it looking quick? You can never tell. It is, but he's not beating Wyburn. He's literally 400ths of a second behind his Friday night RRF1 teammate. I can say that now. I'm not in the league. I think we've lost Ryan to fucking helium exploitation, whatever that is. Fucking hell, that was either a mad yawn or a mad inhalation. Jesus Christ.
Or a mad depressing thought of what you just spoke about.
Jono is coming round. And Jono's actually... Mate, I've just realised Jono's actually set a lap time. I didn't see him leave the fucking garage. It probably handed me to pay attention more. Rather than talk about Chernobyl. What I did. Loveman is done his lap now. We're on board with John and see what he can do. Oh, mate, I've said much worse on stream, come on.
Yeah, that's nice.
I should have been banned about... It was Giovinazzi, isn't it?
Yeah, do you want to see the next part?
No. Because I've just realised how bad it was.
You best hope Twitch didn't get onto that one.
If anybody wants to know what I said, guys, right at the end of my stream yesterday, I found out Giovinazzi wasn't going to be in the sport anymore, and I went a bit overboard with the 1945 references. Twisted has retired, of course, so we just... Jono! Oh, he was on a good lap there, mate. He was on a pretty decent lap. This... Oh, bit of a lag connection there by me. That might have just been on my end. Will Jono still beat... Oh, he's lagging quite a bit, actually. He does still beat Hamey with that little spin, so Jono does move into 11th place. And pretty much...
Familiar faces, drifting places... Sorry.
That one. I don't think anyone else is really improving. I think Chris is 14 seconds down. Jono is 19... What? Oh, of course, yeah, he improved by 19 seconds. I was like, how the fuck is he 19 seconds up in the first sector?
Jono's gone quicker in Sector 1.
He is, mate. 2,000, but remember, just by being that little bit quicker, he will be able to, obviously, have a better lift. If he can just keep it in the last sector, mate, being this fractionally quicker at the moment will kind of benefit him greatly. I've discovered a new way to make my cigarettes smell like taking out menthol, and that's by a green card from Mazda. So I'm going to shove my debit card in the pack of fags, and it's going to blend. Alright, I'm not that fucking retarded. Chris is pretty much done with this lap. He's going to be coming in. No, I've done stupid things in the past, but no, I wouldn't put a credit card in a pack of fucking cigs. Here we go then. So, Jono was up a little bit there, so let's see if Jono can improve. if he needs to keep this second to last corner.
I got a
exit
lovely
on it, he needs to
helicopter
avoid the
shot.
curb. I'm sitting, mate, on the kind of Pan Am version at the moment, just positioned just on the middle of the corner. And
It's a much
here
better final
comes
sector.
John. This is, yeah, about to say, mate, it's looking much cleaner, isn't it? This is going to be a 29, I think, here, and it certainly is. It's a 29.8, and that puts him P5. Bish down P6. Twister gets a start on whatever ties he wants to, because we found out last week that there was a glitch, right, isn't there, where, well, I think we found out on your channel, actually, didn't we? Tune in for, right, for next week's, where are we next week, Monza?
Spa.
Oh, wow.
And for the classics, actually.
Good luck there. Oh, what?
The
For
2010
fuck's sake. John was lagging, mate, quite a bit. Like,
See how it
a
is for
lot.
first lap.
Fingers crossed it's not too bad. Right, I'm going to go for a quick Sigma. I'll let you do the rundown. I'll be literally about a minute. I'll come back, take over,
Hurry
go
up,
and
I
get a
want a
coffee.
coffee.
We'll be right back in a sec.
So here we are, guys. We have qualifying done. That's the 30 minutes up. So here we are. We got Elite on pole, Shadow in second, Wyman third, Lodeman fourth, Jono fifth, Bishadinho sixth, Chris seventh, Vulcan eighth, Nolan ninth, Soldier Yan 10th, Twisted 11th, Hamey in 12th, Maka and Jock obviously not setting times as qualifying bans were served. 13th and 14th. Obviously Elite gets the 4 points for pole position. Both Primos getting the front two rows, obviously helping them out in the constructor. The gap is incredible. Obviously 400 separating third and fourth. It will be an interesting grid, saying the less. Guys, put in the chat, who do you think is going to get pole position? Yeah, that makes sense. Who's going to get pole? Yeah, well done. Who's going to get the race win? Who's going to get podiums? And who will get the first DNF, if any? Put your predictions in the chat. Obviously, it looks very overcast in the sky. Don't know how many laps is the feature race, and then obviously we go into a sprint just after that. 5-minute break for the drivers, obviously, just to go toilet, get a drink, do whatever they got to do before we go for round 8 of 12, a Formula 2 championship on its very first season, making its debut this year in RRF1. Let's see what the people can do around the Hungary ring. Obviously, this is a very, very tricky circuit, handling wise in these cars. Got to be very cautious on the brakes and the acceleration.
Are we back? I was
And
quick for a
Nolan
change.
got lagged out.
Oh, what? Oh, great.
You can still make
Right,
the sprint. It's just,
Yeah, man, no, you can still come in for the sprint. Just obviously miss out on this race here,
I'm going to
unfortunately.
go for a coffee quickly. Oh no,
Jan's lagged out.
the servers are broke.
Well, I guess. So they both lagged out here, so we're down to 12 runners here, guys.
Hang on, it might just
Obviously,
be Nolan's.
we can't do the grid. Oh, wait there.
We're not restarting because
No, we
it
can't.
messes
We
the
can't
grid.
restart because it'll fuck it all up on it. Yeah. Fuck. Right. Okay. This. Oh
I'll
yeah.
be
Of course,
back.
it makes you fucking. Yeah, I know, isn't it? Right there, guys. So we're down to 12 people here this evening. Obviously, if they do jump in the lobby, they can still. Jan, if you're watching the stream, Nolan, if you're watching the stream, if you guys can let them know, they can still come in. Yep, they're out of this race, but tell them to stay in the lobby, guys, and they'll be able to stay for the sprint race. So I'll be put 13th and 14th on the grid, unfortunately, but they will be there for the sprint. A bit of cola there for the Posman, and let's get ourselves rolling and ready to go. So we're down to 12 people here, which is going to be an intriguing race. Oh yeah, I'll tell you, the first race mate standard points. Pole position gets 4 points, by the way, Vulcan, in the first part in the qualifying session. 25 to 1, top 10, same as standard, but then in the sprint race it is 15, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. So there's only 8 scorers in the second race. Obviously, for those of you who have never watched this before, basically the top 8 in qualifying get reversed, so 8th to 1st get reversed. I don't know how that's going to work if we have 5 retirements. I think the guy who retired 5th will be on pole. So Nolan, as long as you guys stick in the lobby, you'll be able to wait for the next Grand Prix. And I think, yeah, we're pretty much waiting on the lobby host to ready up, and then we can get ourselves underway. Maybe a wet race here. It looks pretty grim from where I'm sitting, to be fair. It doesn't really look too enticing. I mean, we're looking at a lot of F2 garages. Nobody shows up for the F2 race, of course. In terms of spectators, I mean, you'd think there'd be more people in the grandstand, wouldn't you, to be fair? Or at least looking over the thing. Lots of flags. I can see some flags, ladies and gentlemen. Exciting commentary here by the Posman. 16 viewers, of course, now, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Alright then, so we are pretty much all ready to go. Let's have a look at the qualifying grid for you guys, just to give you a recap. I think Ryan's already done it. I see the Virtuosis were 9th and 10th. They are not there anymore. So Hamey and the Trident of Twisters, get themselves a free run down to turn 1, so to speak. King Chris is, yep, there you go, top 8 feature, top 8 sprint. There you go, Chris, nice one. I should have just said that'd be easier. We've got Elite, and we've got Viper, Wyburn, Primus doing very well. We've got Dams of Loadrun, we've got Sauber Jr., of Jono, Carlin, of Bish, King Chris, and the other Sauber Jr., Vulcan in the Arden. Marcus actually come from the medium tyre to start with. It's going to be quite an interesting one. So basically, guys, there's no way we can get you back in for the feature, but you'll both be brought back as long as you stay in the lobby with Nolan. You'll be able to as long as you basically keep yourself in the lobby until the start of the sprint race. You'll be able to get yourself in there, of course. Like I said, guys, don't look at these low numbers and think, oh, it's a negative. These guys can all race. They will all put on a show. Even if they're miles apart, me and Ryan will keep you thoroughly entertained throughout this whole stream. We'll talk about random shit if we have to, but we'll talk basically kind of mostly keep it on topic. So here we go then, we're just waiting now on Twisted. And the guys to ready up, I think hopefully all here. And then we can get the shit on the road. So fingers crossed we can. Just waiting on the ready up. And we could do some commentary other than on empty garages and tyre stacks that are just kind of randomly, unequivocally placed. Right, so in the championship so far, guys, Elite is absolutely smashing it, but he's had a few dodgy races though, which has kind of kept the likes of Loman still in the championship hunt. It's Elite versus Loman, the main championship battle in this sense. So, and we are going, here we go, Twister's readied up. So we are going here, ladies and gentlemen, with 12 people, and then of course Jan and Nolan in the Virtuosos. We're starting 13th and 14th in the sprint race if they of course remain in the lobby that long. So we in effect have 4 different spectator perspectives. Hopefully if you guys grab any clips and good kind of stuff. Oh yeah, if anybody's watching, you see anything good on the stream, like make sure you clip it. Let's keep these clips coming. I can highlight on my channel then for you, just so you guys will be able to keep a permanent record of it. We're going in 2 seconds and 1, and then we're going to be going live with the formation lap. Right now Ryan's just come back, so Twisted and Hamey will be able to get a clean run. We've got 19 laps here, so 19 laps of the Hungaro ring. Obviously, nobody's ever seen this track in RRF1 before. We've never done it before, ever.
I think Jockey fell asleep on the formation. Look how far he is.
Mate, you might as well take your time, mate. You've got all the time in the world to do it, like I tell you. We've got up to 16 viewers, right, which is quite a nice little tally here, to be fair. I'm quite happy with that. Obviously, this is a real... For me, this is a come-down race. This after the career mode hype from last night. Jesus Christ. Boy, I paused the game on the last lap, man, as well. I had to milk it, and then, if I binned it, I cry.
Imagine all that, soaking it all up and then just binned it.
Mate, I nearly fucking did as well at one stage.
You did,
And no idea what you're on about. Game lagged out, mate. No idea. We're editing it out for the YouTube version. So, mate, 12 drivers we've got here today. Obviously, as we mentioned, Jan and Nolan will be in the sprint race. Hopefully the servers can keep these guys in for as long as they can. I know, obviously, Cody's and Xbox in general are just having a fucking spaz out right now. So, mate, but as you mentioned though, right, you mentioned this earlier, it's pretty much almost everybody's going to be scoring points here. So it's a nice thing to do. Even if you end up going in the pit, if you have a shit race, keep going, because you will potentially score small/big points.
or not. If you quit, you get a quality ban. So.
I know, and there's no point quitting whatsoever. Just keep going.
Yeah.
It's 2-3 laps down, mate. Hey man, I like I said earlier in the thing, mate. Sometimes it gets you. Like if I'd have carried on going, like I was really heated, I'd have done something stupid. Like I'd dive bomb someone and took them out potentially, and that's not me. Most of the time. Most of the time. Whoa! Jono was going really slow then. Wasn't Kingris to go off in the background and hit the wall? That was quite interesting. Mate, we've managed to lose Vulcan. He's on the naughty step. With 12 people, we still lost one. Mate, I think he's binned it. No. Bollocks. I missed it.
The Primus are having no intercourse, and Loadman's joined the. Oh god, it's a freeway. It actually looks like the
kinky.
human centipede.
Peggy 3. Promise it's Peggy. Oh my god. Maka stayed firmly away from any potential intercourse threats. Comes on the final. I think Maka might have binned it, you know. I missed that as well. Fuck's sake. Right, let's get ourselves at the front of the grid then. But looking from behind, mate, this is my view when everyone would drive off away from me, you know. But here we go then, guys. We've got ourselves 12 individuals here. 5 red lights.
And away we go for the Hungarian Grand Prix.
I believe that was a pretty decent start all round here. Twister's had a terrible start, but looks at me. Yeah, Twister's all the way down.
Look at Loadman on the inside of a Prima car.
Shadow's made a mistake here.
On both.
Vulcan's at the side. Vulcan's at the side of. We got a bit of. Damn. Holy moly, Vulcan had a little bit of a niggle there. Jono and Bish. Jono's. Bit of lag there from Jono. We'll keep our eyes peeled. I think he's just okay at the moment. Oh dear. What's happening there? We're just on board with Elite. Elite's first. We've got Shadow in second. Jono and Bish. Jono's got Bish V. Jono is lagging quite bad here. We'll keep our eyes peeled on it. We obviously can't really afford to pull anyone, of course, mate, but
I'll be honest,
if we have to, we will.
History where Jono went off and come back on.
And that is... Maka is round and in the wall. Maka, mate. Curb of Doom. I think it was on that corner. And Hamey's gone as well, I think.
No, Hamey's just lost time.
Hamey lost position. I think Hamey's down to 11th, so the BWT Harding cars, mate, are currently in the points now. Well, if you make one mistake, you're going to be in the points. Maybe if he doesn't, then it's going to be interesting to see if he somehow manages not to, now that Maka spun round. Vulcan currently in P9 then, so we're on board with Shadow Viper at the moment. I'm flicking down to Loadman as well.
Twisted's made 3 places from the start.
Vulcan, oh my Jesus Christ, Vulcan. Mate, Twisted fell 3 places, funnily enough, as well. But bearing in mind, mate, 3 of Twisted's places were...
even though there's only 2 cars behind him.
Yeah, but say, but 2 of them cars aren't here, so that kind of adds to the position gain, I guess. Elite with the fastest lap, of course. As he comes across the line in first, unless he invalidated, that would be the way to go. Vulcan having a little look at the inside of Twisted. I don't think that's dirty from Vulcan. I just think he's not quite worked out the braking point yet, mate. Remember, this is his first night racing F2. So, of course, it does take a lot getting used to.
Here comes
the kind of difference in the cars.
Older, more experienced driver teammate behind.
Try to get away from being ageist there, mate. So we have, of course,
he's a wrinkly old bastard jock.
Maka going round here, of course, in P12. So, Elite then leads the way from Shadow Viper, and Jono is behind Wyber now, so Jono has escaped from Bish. At least for the moment, of course. He's now caught the back of Wyber. These two... He needs not to get lagged out, mate, personally. That's kind of one of the ways he needs to kind of go around it. King Chris then just behind as well. King Chris on the back of Bish. These two have had pretty good pre-seasons around Hungary. Oh, and there goes Jock! Jock is in the wall. Oh dear, another one. Which puts Hamey in the points. Hamey hasn't scored a point yet in this season either.
Jock's in the wall again!
Jockey not enjoying himself right now. I believe that's going to be a pit stop, mate, for a new wing. Yes, it is. Backer coming round. Whoa, Jockey! Oh. Whoa, oh dear, that's a bad return to track, that, mate. Oh dear, and Jockey's in the wall again.
Oh dear. Not having a good one.
Oh dearie me. Some people are having a good one, mate, at the moment. It's currently Elite, Shadow, and Loman. That's the battle I'm currently on at the moment. Just watching these two. All championship rivals, of course, guys. This is going to be an intriguing one, of course. Following this stream, I'll be finishing off my WWE Raw. That's my Raw stream. It's a very raw stream.
It's fucking raw!
It is, mate. Pretty interesting. My stream got cut in half yesterday. One of my stream lengths was 3 minutes, which is
I've seen that on your channel when I was trying to get a screenshot.
I was like, I started. I was like, right, I'm going to bed now. So right, bye. So Jono, Bish, King Chris, I'm on board with Vulcan at the moment. Vulcan keeping Twisted quite handy, and you see Hamey there in the background. Currently, I mean, Maka is pitted. Oh, Maka's not pitted actually. I don't think Maka actually got damage. No, he just had lots of spins. Jockey in the pits. Jesus Christ, man, Jock's doing a lap down already. That's how bad his start of his race has gone.
That's how slow the pits are as well.
Of course, yeah. As mentioned in F2, one mechanic per wheel, isn't there? So it's just, I mean, that's quite intense, really, for that one person.
Mechanics, because they lift the wheels with one hand. No, I can't do that.
They've only got one hand to do it. Or if they lift it with two, they've got to then hold it in place with one, haven't they? Just to kind of be able to keep the kind of sturdiness of it there. So we are entering lap 4 now out of 19. Guys currently pretty... Oh, we've got Bish. Bish apparently says he went from 2 to 8 attempts down Jono. Jono may have a bit of a dodgy... I think, yeah, Jono's just gone one bar. He's got as into the barrier once the alien indicator above his car. So will Jono get abducted and be taken off the go off to the mothership? You never know. So we've got Vulcan here. This is the closest battle.
There's been a few of those
Jono and Bish. Oh, fucking no, mate. I've rage quit before it happened.
Oh, Maka's gone!
Yellow flag 16. Maka's gone again. Maka's gone.
No wing damage.
He's avoided wing damage again. Literally 3 spins and no wing damage from Maka. Jockey just, like I said, mate, you may as well just keep going.
He's having a good debut. He's catching up to Twisted.
He's just keeping it nice and calm and nice and cool, isn't he? Interesting. He's about to score.
Jockey's going to have to pit again. Remember, you cannot pit early. In Formula 2.
He might get away with it though. He might get away with it on lap 3 though. Possibly. I don't know when.
No.
Don't know how that's going to work for him. It'll tell him on the second to last lap where you have to pit this lap or you're going to get disqualified. Hopefully.
It don't tell you.
So they've kind of integrated that. We better hope that Jockey manages to know this or he gets lucky and doesn't have to. Maka, of course, is on a harder compounded tyre. He's just going to be keeping going at the back. So there's our top 10, ladies and gentlemen. Out of the 12 drivers here, we've got Elite, Shadow Viper, Loman, Wyburn, Jono, Bishadinho, King Chris, and that's Twisted going a bit wide there, which is going to give Vulcan a bit of a chance with the DRS activated. Let me just go and turn the DRS thing on. There we go, DRS thing. The telemetry, sorry, that's what I meant to say. So here's Vulcan, he's going to get...
Pete says,
expect nothing but the
you
best
on your
there,
own,
guys.
lad? No, I am here, Pete.
Have you included your audio?
Yes.
Wait a minute, are you sure?
Yes.
Oh no, yeah, Pete, Pete just must not like your voice, mate. Yeah, I've just heard it now. Here comes Vulcan then catching it Twisted. He's getting all the stream time at the moment. Vulcan, the closest battle on track, barring Jono and Bish.
He's kept it clean. He had trouble in quali, getting used to the cars, but he's done well.
He's sorting his braking zones out, mate, immediately. Vulcan seems to be very well adapted.
Oh, yellow flag, yellow flag.
Who is that? It is Jockey, is it? Jockey. It's Jockey.
Is he
Jockey's DNF. Jockey's out. He is, mate. Oh, wait there. Yeah, oh my God, he really is gone. Virtual safety car then. Oh, mate, he's really gone. Holy moly. Yeah, he exploded.
I just got someone called Hallibo14 add me. Nice to know, mate.
Tell them to a spell check Haribo and see when they get back to you.
Pete's put in the chat, Paul talks too much. Yeah, he don't shut up.
Mate, trust me, it keeps the streams going, man, even when there's not much going on. Macca, oh, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ, fucking hell. Oh, talk about fucking jumping in shit after you've had
People
dirt crap
pit him,
on your
people
head.
pit him.
Jesus Lord.
People
pit him.
boxing
That's-
under
Loman's
VSC.
pit- yeah, Loman.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, God, damn my life.
Broken.
Jono, Amy and Loman all pit under the safety car. Yeah, Jockey says cars are murder. Mate, trust me, by the sounds of it, you've not had a very fun time with this
I don't want
here.
to make a rest
Oh,
of
Vulcan,
but
Vulcan gone, but he's not hit the wall.
I was going to say, no pun intended, it says 619 on laps. Sorry.
Boom. 6/19. That's when Ray holds onto the ropes and hits the 19 from the 6. How we managed to continue that on, fuck only knows. Lap 6
Or the one's
of
just getting in the
19
way
then.
of 69.
Not sure how people are.
Twisted getting very close to
Um,
Chris.
Yeah, wait, Twist has kind of turned it around a bit, hasn't he? He's kind of, well, now Vulcan's stopped pressurising him so much, Twister can now focus more on his own race. He's got a bit kind of more accustomed to the conditions here, and he's currently, as you mentioned, mate, all over the back of Chris, actually saying that he's only about 3 temps off. Well, just
He's a
dropped
bit
out a little,
all
dropped
over
off
the
a little bit
circuit
over that
then.
corner.
Oh, so is Chris. Oh my
speaking of all
god.
the circuit, so is Chris.
Is he going to make
Chris is
a
going
Max
to have a great run
Verstappen?
here.
That's the inside. He's going to make the move, and he's up to 6th place. Oh no, he's already
No,
in
he's
6th.
not.
Fucking
He's not,
retard.
no. Yeah, no, wait, didn't see that one, mate. King Chris managed to keep the position, though. Great. Chris had the higher ground there. And he's got the higher ground again. Are these guys going to be pitting in? I think Chris is pitting, and Twisted follows him in. Oh no, he's got a drive-through.
Oh no.
Twisted with a drive-through. Elite pits. Wyburn continues on. Wyburn takes over the lead of the Grand Prix.
Saying
Twisted
that,
comes
it
into
might
service drive.
box him. Just give a penalty at the end. I
Nah,
feel
it was
the
a full-on
Trident team's
drive-through, mate,
out.
that.
Nope.
Nope. That's a group of black mechanics and a group of red mechanics.
God.
Yeah, them ones. Loman Loman's actually overtaken Twisted. So Loman has overtaken Twisted. Jono there behind him, but remember, Twisted still needs to pit, so he's going to be top 10. Loman says
Wyburn needs
FFS.
a really quick, fast lap into the pits.
That he certainly does there, matey. So we have Vulcan currently in the pits. We've got King
Chris
Chris.
is only 2 seconds behind.
Yeah, but they've all been pretty close. I mean, it's not all been kind of, it's not been wheel to wheel, so to speak, but the guys are literally still pretty close to each other, you know what I mean? It's been kind of, there's no real massive gaps open up. Even at the front, there wasn't really many. Elite currently is running in third, 6 seconds up on
Vulcan's
Viper. That's
pitted
pretty
and
much
he's
Elite.
still in the points.
Yeah, Macca's not had a fun race, mate, in fairness to him. And he had that drive-through Macca as well, if you remember. And he still has to pit Macca. He does still have to pit.
Wyburn does
as well. He's only on
pit. So does Bish.
Yeah, they have to, mate. They're on seven. This is basically the seventh.
I can
the
never
seventh
get
full
the
lap on the
interest
tyres,
in
isn't
this
it?
pit, like,
See, Bish breaks very early as well coming into the pits. Well, what are you supposed to do? Like, I understand what you mean, mate. It's incredibly difficult. So, Elite, Viper, Logan. Jono's just got twisted. I mean, his car is all over the fucking shop there. But, oh, there you go. Oh, fucking up, there you go. That's the aliens releasing him. Twisted. Oh, Twister's coming to the pits anyway. Okay, yeah, because he had that drive through last lap, didn't he? So, Twister comes to the
That's
pits, and he
really
will still be in the
confident
points,
race.
amazingly. You're still in the points, mate, because there's 11 drivers. And Macca's currently somewhere off towards fucking Austro-Hungary, right? Austro-Hungaro right now. Jono's
do you
jumped
mean
Wyburn. Jono's jumped
Austro-Hungarian
Wyburn.
Empire?
That's the one. That one.
Which
I was
also
a bit before my
started
time.
the First World War.
It certainly did.
Right, moving in back into the racing. Yeah, Elite leads from Shadow, from Loadman to Jono to Wyburn to Bish to Kirs to Vulcan to Hamey to Twisted to Macapaka. Sorry.
And jockey off the track. Vulcan, mate, Vulcan's just on Hamey. Vulcan's back in front of Hamey, mate. Vulcan moves back up into 8th position, so they both, of course, jumped Twisted when he had that drive-through, of course, and then had to
Just
make his
wanna
pit
say,
stop a lap after.
Bish has also gained on Wyburn under pits.
Considerably so. Good few temps here by Bish. Keeps him kind of optimistic about grabbing a high
Vulcan's
position. Remember,
that's
though, the high...
eighth. Good on him.
Vulcan's going to be on pole. Vulcan's going to be on pole for the next race. King Chris second as it stands. So, mate, one of these two could really back themselves a cheeky win here. We saw in the pre-season Shaggy almost, and I repeat, almost getting his
Chris
maiden
got a
victory
win.
in F2. Yeah, Chris did, he beat him. And Elite is just showcasing his pace at the moment. We'll go on to fastest laps. And Elite is
Yeah, and
currently
you just got to
9
wait
tenths of
until
a
the
second quicker.
sprint, mate. You won't see the car until the sprint race.
Yeah, and it'll put you in your car. It'll put you back in your car for the sprint. If it doesn't put you in your normal car, mate, we'll score you for the Virtuosa team, so don't worry about it. So intervals, we're literally just kind of winding down the laps now, mate. Nearly half distance here. Wyburn is currently 9 tenths of a second off John and no DRS assistance. Guys, while we've got a little bit of a quiet time in the Grand Prix, I'm going to talk about the upcoming schedule for the week. I believe we've got peak tomorrow night, mate, haven't we? True Equals, that'll be at 9 o'clock. That was fun last week, I really enjoyed that. Bahrain, of course, yes. Making up for the Friday race that we couldn't fucking do because the servers are up there on arse. Right, also as well, we've got ourselves Monday, which is Rara. Probably joined, well, I say me, but I never fucking show for it because I'm either busy or asleep.
Should we just say me?
It'll be Ryan unless I can finally get myself on Monday night. I guess it's, yeah, probably the way around it. Also as well, Tuesday, we've got Bish and Jockey. All of these tracks are on Bahrain until we get to Wednesday, which is 2010 McLaren going up Eau Rouge. Good luck. That's going to be fun.
I'm streaming that one.
Not enjoyable. And also then we've got ourselves back to Bahrain for the Thursday Grand Prix. And then next week we are at Belgium again for the F2 cars. Mate, oh
and
my
the
god, these cars
trialists will
going
be
up.
taking on Germany.
They will, so yep, of course, if the servers play ball, we said the servers play fucking ball for us for a change, we will be at the German Grand Prix next Friday. So that is our next stream schedule. Obviously you'll be seeing me doing lots of other bits and bobs. I've got wrestling, I've got my NBA back, so that's going to be quite fun.
I'll be
playing
doing
some games on
Apex
that as well.
Legends tomorrow. Getting back into the
Red
streaming.
Dead as well. Forgot about Red Dead streams as well. I'm going to be nailing that a little bit. Jono's car's still
I'll
lagging,
give it
but
a
Wyburn
bit of
isn't quite. Yeah, but they've been really good today actually. I've had no disconnections, but my own internet go off, which is pretty cool. So Wyburn is the closest battle on track, mate, especially with Jono having a little bit of jitters on the old connection front. Be interested to see how Wyburn traverses. Of course, penalties will still play a factor. There's not been that many come across the bottom of the screen, but they will still play a major factor. Will Maka as well? Well, Maka's relying either on a safety car, because then he can pit. Well, no, you won't want to pit for softs at now, would you? But Maka is in a complete rock and a hard place right now.
We've barely had safety cars with the Formula 2 races.
We've had like 2, I think we've had. Got the entire season.
Yeah, there's one in
Got
France.
a few VSCs.
You
France,
see, you
we have in
wasn't here.
Spain as well.
I wasn't here for that one.
I think there was one in Spain, one in France. I think where the fuck there was another one, wasn't there?
I
Surely
think
there was.
there's definitely one in Austria, surely.
Oh, Jono's made a mistake. But it was round a corner, mate, that Wyburn was just kind of entering himself, so he's not really gaining too much of an advantage. Gained a few temps now, which is going to give him a run with DRS now, flying down the main straight, coming across the start-finish line, 0.2 of a second, 0.1 of a second. He may be able to bag this, mate. Jono is in fourth defence very admirably. Wyburn locks up, couldn't quite get the run on him there. Jono with that jittery connection there is just keeping Wyburn from making a move. I think Wyburn's just going to be content to stick behind him, you'd imagine. Ooh. Oh, very, very close to the back of Jono there, but Bish not too far behind either in P6. 7th King Chris, 8th Vulcan, 9th Hamey, and Twisted rounding out the points. Obviously, the top 8 will be switched around, so at the moment Vulcan will be first, Chris second, Bish third, Wyb's fourth.
Drop the message.
Is it bad? Is it? It's sort of bad, but it's sort of not. At the same time,
I know why
every
his
so often.
driving style, he would have made a move by now. Saying that, the connection bars just disappeared. That's
It
bad.
keeps disappearing and coming back.
I'll give it one more lap.
He can't lead the session either. He'll have to retire, won't he? Otherwise, it'll. Oh, why was he? Think about it again.
You know me, Pots. I'd have sent it by now. Obviously cleanly, but I would send it.
Really?
You've seen my moves in
I've
Belgium,
seen.
thank you.
I've seen other moves.
I'm not really talking about Singapore.
And that was D-Monk, mate. He fucking cut his voice box out getting that.
Yeah,
So you got 4 tips.
I put him to sleep.
Wyvern, mate, I think Jono is legitimately keeping Wyvern behind him right now, but Bish is beginning to catch him here. Bish is nearly in DRS range. Is Wyvern content just to stay behind Jono, though, to get himself a higher qualifying position for the next race?
But saying that,
it can.
it's going to affect him with dirty hair and being held up, which is bringing Chris back into it.
Yeah, Chris, mate, when Bishop comes behind this train, Chris is in the end going to be jumped up, and we're going to have 4 cars. Wyvern,
that's a big one.
3-second penalty. That's a massive one, mate. That's going to drop him down the order now. He's going to have to send it, mate, isn't he? Do I send it or did I not just send it? Not. I send it, yes.
Oh, Jono! Jono's made a mistake. Wyvern on it. Oh!
Well, he's going for it.
See?
He's trying, he couldn't quite get it. Jono managed to hold it fantastically around the outside. Connection or no connection, mate. Great driving there by Jono to keep that position. Jono, of course, made the mistake. Wyvern went for the move. Jesus Christ. Yeah, mate, tracks this way, mate. Gonna get on board with Bishop, actually. We're going to watch, I don't often do this, mate. I'm going to watch TV pod from the 6th position car's perspective. Let's see how this goes, mate. We're already on lap 13, by the way. Get on the laps ago. Wyvern, oh dear. That's a self-drop, that, mate. That's a self-drop, I think, wasn't it?
He's overheated those tyres good as well. He's pitting.
He has to. He's got no choice. He can get a fastest lap here, though, if he's lucky.
Vulcan's up to 7th.
And Hamey's going to be on pole.
Wyvern's crashed in the pits.
Oh, you know when it goes bad to worse for you. 5-second penalty as well. Wait, Macca. No, he's miles off. Actually, saying that, could Macca... I don't know. Macca is a lap down, by the way, so... Yeah, just noticed that now, my man. So he is a lap down. One person changing the wing.
Yeah.
Jono with a 3-second penalty. Elite 10.1... Fuck, Elite's absolutely flying at the moment. Elite's just gone. Bish and Jono are going to keep our eyes peeled on this. Hamey, by the way, has caught Vulcan up tremendously. As Vulcan made a mistake as well there, Vulcan was 7 seconds clear of Hamey. Now down to 1. I missed that, of course. But here we go then. Vulcan currently in P7. Hamey will be starting on pole as it stands, but Twisted is catching him quickly, I'd say. Oh, the gap's kind of slowed down a bit. We've got Jono there. Logan, the top 3 might have been gone.
Corner. Twisted is catching.
Will they be able to overtake Hamey? That's
you
the
got to
thing.
think, if you put 20 seconds for Twisted, obviously that drive-through, which is a bit harsh, he could be 7th.
Yeah, he'd be battling with Vulcan, wouldn't he? Basically where he was before he came into the pits. Sector 1 yellow flag. Loadman! No, it's not. I'm being really excited for no reason, because it's Macca. Mate, the dot colour was very, very similar underneath that angle. Yeah, there you go. I've moved the thing on there. Right, there you go.
I'm slightly off with my colours, but I could tell between dark and light.
No, if you have a look, mate, on my telemetry, the car, when it goes through, you know, the Carling cars, it goes a sort of like lightish colour blue. I didn't obviously see, and Logan was there at the same time, so I was thinking, fucking hell, God, it's him.
Twisted's already below 5 seconds.
Yeah, Twisted is on it. Well, he's going to... Oh, dear. Oh, well, he's definitely going to be up there now.
If you get off the grass.
Yep, that's still... Wyvern, by the way, is in the points still, so Wyvern's going to have 1 point
no.
from
Vulcan's
this
gone
Grand
wide.
Prix.
This would be Twisted. Twisted's followed that line.
So that could have been Twisted again and a few more attempts on Vulcan there, but now he's got clear sight.
Yellow flag.
Macca. Yeah, Macca. Macca just getting out of the way, mate, I think. Macca's not having a... He's having a right baptism of fire on Hungary. There's one person in the 11 car lobby that ain't going to score. Looks unfortunate like it's going to be Macca this afternoon, or this evening,
Still
sorry.
not getting his first
or this morning, King Chris time. No, he'll make... Do you know what? Saying that there's 14 drivers, I reckon he'll have a... Oh, man, you've seen that top 8 score, don't they? So he might not get his first points today. And then you've got to rely on Belgium doing it. Good luck. Right, so Wyvern 21.3 seconds off Twisted. Twisted, Vulcan. Oh, mate, stop it. Jesus Christ. Obviously, unfortunate sight of The unfortunate sight of Hubert, of course, we're pretty much nearly a year on from that, right, aren't we, with that tragedy? So, hopefully we get, well, hopefully no repeat of that, mate, you know what I mean, because that was horrific. No joke, but this isn't me making cracking jokes, guys, by the way, you know, it was one of the worst crashes I've seen ever. Reminded me a bit of a couple of the IndyCar crashes from back in the day. I'm not sure if, mate, there's one for you to check out on YouTube after, mate. Yeah, Macca's in the pit. He's gone for softs. Oh, he has to. He started mediums, didn't he? So Macca's took the mediums all the way. Remember, he is a lap down, so you may as well do it, I guess. There's a big gap back to Wyburn, so he's got a big chance of getting a fastest lap here. Well, at least very decent
3 tenths on Hamey.
So look, mate, sorry, forgive me. I've just noticed Wyburn's going to be a lap down too here, by the way.
It's been very, very clean.
I've had one moment, that was Vulcan with his late braking at turn 1, but you know, it was his 3rd lap in the car.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's how you slow it down, mate. Oh, curb of doom here. Hamey under pressure.
Vulcan twisted back in
just behind him.
Oh.
Vulcan having a little sighter there, wasn't he, at the chicane, kind of letting Hamey know he was there.
Hang on, Wyburn's in the pit again.
Time for it. Fastest lap, mate. Wyburn's going for it. He's going to be coming up just behind Loebman as well. Whoa, here we go. Wyburn, not exactly, but he's got guaranteed points, hasn't he, with the fact that Macca is literally.
Oh, look at Vulcan, look at Vulcan! He's on the grass and he's
on the outside there! On the outside there! No way! Unbelievable!
And Hamey's going back. What an overtake! Oh, he's got wide!
Brilliant by Vulcan, but he's got wide.
Good, Hamey!
He's got the higher ground. He's got the higher ground, mate. Hamey's got the higher ground, doesn't he? Brilliant by Vulcan. Went onto the grass, mate. Not 4 wheels, by the way, so no illegal overtake. Bollocks the game will give you. But look now, Hamey's got DRS. Hamey's got DRS. I told you guys, low number lobbies. Always been out some of the best racing. Vulcan goes to the inside. Hamey back to the outside. Vulcan comes across. He's not gone across. And that's one defensive manoeuvre. Hamey's going to try and go around the outside of Vulcan, get a whole car length ahead. He should be okay, and I believe that he has. But we still have a miniature DRS straight here, which is probably the second most pointless DRS straight in as opposed to Monaco, which shouldn't have any DRS streets because it's a shit track in fairness in terms of DRS. No real need. We've currently got Elite coming up to start lap 17, mate, and like Shadow Viper around the second to last corner. Elite has got this race in the bag at the moment. DRS. Is he going to get it though? That's the question. Oh, I think John has made a mistake, is he? Back with a penalty. John, well, he was with DRS, but he snooker queued up the bloody road there, to be fair. Twisted, mate, is currently in 8th position, or 9th position, sorry, but
DRS is confirmed for the Carlin car.
So Bish does have DRS, so he is now the next person to have a stab at Jono. Amazingly, mate, Wyburn, who was battling with Jono, is now the car in front of Jono, but a lap down. Just want to point that out. So Macca is going to be looking to do his quickest lap of the Grand Prix as we watch on board with Twisted. Twisted's now the car, mate, behind Hamey. Bish gets within 5/10 of a second, so he's setting up for a move at the end of this lap. Bish has had an awful run of form, hasn't he? He's been pretty shocking, other than the Austrian Grand Prix, where, you know, if you weren't shocking in that race, you would have got a top 5 finish, basically. And here comes Twisted. He's got DRS. He's 3 tenths down on Hamey.
Into turn 1, getting
not going to send it there.
The next fit.
Not going to send it there. Macca, by the way, is there. Macca's been lapped by the entire field, barring Wyburn, but Macca is still going, mate. Showing a real test. Oh, Jesus Christ, nearly wasn't going. Or he was going straight into the fucking wall.
Look at Bish on Jono.
It's only 2 tenths. Mate, Bish, I'm just watching this for 8th minute. If it gets a little bit more feisty, I'm going to keep an eye on it, and I'll jump to that battle ASAP. Elite with a 30.8. That'll be enough for top 10 nearly in qualifying. And look at Twisted on the back of Hamey here. Twisted, is he going to get it? Battling with the ART. Hamey will be scoring his first points, barring a crash here.
And he'll be getting pole.
He will be getting pole, but will he though? Because Twisted is all over him. This is the battle, mate, for pole position, funnily enough, which is kind of weird to say. We're watching 8th position on the track. Fucking itchy nose, mate. I tell you, I need to go get a fucking tissue in a minute. Jesus. Right, so here we go. Twisted. He always fell back a little bit there, but he's made that time back here.
Twisted made on the inside. Is he going to send it? Send it, my lad. Send it.
Shadow with a penalty. Don't know if that's going to affect things. I think he's just far enough ahead, mate. He thought about sending it. Hamey had just enough of an advantage to make the move count. But now, of course, the Gotham-sponsored car.
Goth?
Look, you got that. Yeah, man, look at the side of Shane. Gotham. Just did it there. Here we go then. Will Shane be able to bag 8th position, but Amy's still just far enough ahead. Unless he dives, sends, absolutely launches one at the inside, Goomba style. If anyone's watching from the olden days, you know what I'm on about. But yeah, amazing. Pete's watching as well. I think Pete knows what I'm on about.
Bish has dropped to
all
6
Rara
seconds.
style.
Oh, he's
What's
overtook Jono.
Oh, he's done Jono. What? Has Jono let him through? We didn't see that, mate, on the... I didn't think that move was possible based on that. At least on the final lap, by the way. And Haney and Twisted are still all over each other. Literally, these guys have 2 more chances, really. Well, Elite can find a way through, and he's trying to find a way... Sorry, not Elite, sorry, Twisted is trying to find a way through around the inside on the curb of doom. That's never going to be ideal. Yeah, Pete says hell yeah to the Goomba incident. The famous one. Maka, by the way, is ghosting, but it's because he's a lap down, so... What? What?
Bish is up to 3rd.
Loma's pitted. Dono pits. Have they been screwed by the mandatory?
Chris is in 4th.
They've been screwed by the
Vulcan's gone
They've
wide.
been screwed by the... Vulcan's gone wide. Haley's there, but he's... Oh, Vulcan's far enough
Vulcan
ahead.
spun it in the wall.
Vulcan, oh my god! But mate, that's not the whole story here, because Jono and Loda, I think, have been screwed by the allocated tyre. They must have, mate. Yeah, because they both started on softs, didn't they? It's made them pit. It's made them pit. Oh, that's wounding for Jono, and especially for Loban, who was in a comfortable 3rd place.
Bish is getting his first podium.
Mate, but Twisted's up into 8th because of Vulcan's spin. But now, interestingly, well, now Shadow's well away now from Bish.
Twisted actually just keep this position now.
An Elite, mate. I've just caught Elite. He wins the Hungarian Grand Prix, the feature race from F2. But say, will Twisted go for? Will he look at points, or will he go for? Yeah, exactly as you
I've
said.
got him for Vulcan though.
All depends what penalties are, mate. All depends where they end up. Viper had a 3-second penalty, but it's well far enough. Viper very, very quiet. 2nd place, and Bish on the podium. Resurrects his season.
Look at Twisted. Twisted's done Hemi in the chicane.
What? I missed it. I was watching Bish cross the line.
Shit,
Chris in
bastard.
4th. No, mate, I was watching. I'm covering all the guys across the line, making sure they get across okay. But what a move there by Twisted on Hamey, which has put Hamey on pole, funnily enough. But Twisted's had a really
Twisted
bad
rather
start.
have the points knowing he's got the pace.
Exactly. Wyvern mate P10, grabbing still some points. He was the first car a lap down. Mate Macca nearly got 2 laps down, by the way. Intriguingly enough. Look at this, Twisted and Hamey, and we just see John around the corner, crossing the line now. Twisted managed to move himself to 7th. He waited, mate, till the last lap, pounced at the chicane, and did him for P7.
I think driver of the day is
Twisted.
Well done, he's given 2 for the first race.
Bloody hell, mate. I'm going to have to say, mate, Elite. It's a boring choice, but what more can you say?
Dominance.
Yeah, dominance personified, but he managed to keep it, which is pretty, that's the kind of key, wasn't it? He kept the dominance up, as opposed to, sorry, I just have the middle button, the thing just to see. But yeah, he's kept it up, and he's managed to do it right.
Carlin's for podium of the season.
Yes, it is, of course, isn't it? Who was Bish's first teammate, by the way?
I like their trophies.
Who was Bish's first teammate, right?
Ultra Venoms, he never turned up after his first race.
Mate, don't forget about Vulcan's pass on Haney. Remember that going on the outside on the grass?
That's what screwed them.
Thrilling racing.
You're not allowed to pit under VSC, remember? It doesn't count.
Fuck yeah. That's what Elite did in Spain. You went here for
Jock's
Elite did that in
the
Spain.
chat,
Jock's,
can I play now?
I think Jockey, to be fair, mate, I think Jan and Nolan want to play a bit more than you, mate. They've been waiting since the fucking opening.
Yeah,
fucking
Vulcan
park
has a
qualifier.
brilliant overtake on Hayden, mate, and the last lap got him for
Here we go,
you.
then, mate. We've got Elite with the fastest lap, of course, as well. Wyburn got 31.7. Maka got a fast lap than Wyburn. So we've got Elite with 27 points. Shadow, obviously, 2 for fastest lap for Shadow with 18. Bish 15. King Chris 12.
Maka got a faster lap than Shadow.
Fucking hell. Jono in 6th. Another one who got caught out by the pit stops. Wyburn had 3 pit stops, by the way, and come home in the points. Twisted 7th, Hamey 8th, so they'll be 2nd and 1st respectively on the grid. Hamey will be on pole. Vulcan with a cracking mood and gets points on his debut though, right? That's a good sign with Wyburn in 10th, Mac at 11th and Jockey
Much of a
DNFing.
kick of the dick into Macca, isn't it? Macca's raced for 3 weeks now, and Vulcan just jumps in and gets points.
Wyburn making a point in the admin shot about Jono lagging a little bit there.
We did watch, mate, but we were waiting, like, a much sunnier sprint race, of course, we've got now.
Yeah, it's about to say it's nicer weather, isn't it? Here we go, 16 viewers, guys. People seem to tune into the sprint race more than the feature because it's fucking carnage. I'm going to go for a quick smoke, right? 1 minute.
Yeah, no worries, Vulcan. Obviously, it's your debut, mate. You've done well to get points. So, guys, put your predictions. Now the grid's mixed up a bit. We've obviously got the likes of back in the race. We got Soldier Jan and Nolan. Obviously, they got screwed from the qualifying session. So, guys, thank you to everyone who is watching Positively Glad. If you are new, be sure to drop the guy a follow. He's an amazing person. Brings you the funniest content, obviously. The rages are the best bit.
I'm back, mate. Sorry, just sorting something out. Right, here we go. Look what's going on here. Right. Let's have a look at what the tyre choice is. Oh, it was on mediums. Okay, right, that makes it easier. We've got both Univirtuosi cars in the lobby. Brilliant. So let's have a little look, mate, and we'll get on with the sprint race. I think it's going to be 13 laps. I'm going to predict 13 or 14. What are we going with?
15.
14. Yeah, boy. I got it was one of the two I got right anyway. Right, so we've got Hamey on pole, Twisted second, Jono third, Loman fourth, of course. His pit stop has benefited him to give himself a higher position. The one thing I'm going to showcase here, right, is the likes of Elite. He's been incredible at the front. He gets away, doesn't he? But when he's in the pack,
he's only top 8 people can get the points in the sprint.
Yep, top 8 points, bro. So you are literally, as it stands, the first one we won't get any, but we've still got 14 laps to go through. So Shadow going quite slow there. I don't understand why. Possibly looking to get a bit of heat into the tyres potentially. Coming around the right, coming around the fast right-hander. I believe that's turn 3 if I'm correct. Yes, it is. If I'm not, then fuck it.
Well, see, guys, be sure
right,
to not mess over on the bottom formation map. Please do it properly.
It just like I said, it's very easy just to drive on the formation lap. By the way, Hamey's on pole for this. This is going to be an intriguing stick itself. A race with no spins will help us, Vulcan. Yes, it certainly will, matey. I've got that's definitely something which will benefit you no end. Right, let's get myself ready with pen and pad. That's going to be for later. Alright, so
True pen and pad.
Go on the wrestling results, mate, aren't I? Fantastic.
It does it for you.
Oh no, I'm on about because it only records it for the show and then it disappears, doesn't it? Afterwards forever. So I can keep a log on who's done what each week. You know, like just for like wins and losses and stuff and hot streaks and stuff. I'm going pretty much in depth with this, and then of course, right, I'm going to be including all of our characters at the end of the first week.
Don't put me against Ribby.
No, he's not in it, mate. He's not in it. What the hell are they? What's going on? I think they went really slow. I think everybody went really slow there, by the way. Hamey's going as slow as he was allowed to go slow, isn't he? There's nobody causes incidents for anybody, and nobody's on the naughty steps. They're obviously all doing it right. Pete says, "What's the plans after the race?" I'm on anything, mate. I'm going to be streaming at my WWE Universe. Whoa! I elitely spun into the side of Viper. Oh dear. Live on stream, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't miss that one. Nolan's become the 13th, the Arm 14th, of course. Now we're going to go to the grid now, mate. This is going to be interesting to see what Hamey can do from the front. I've never seen him lead a Grand Prix before. So, never know, he may still be there by the end of the first lap. Intriguing. As the cars pull up, as they finish the formation lap and start 14 laps of the Hungary ring for the F2 sprint race. I didn't call it the second feature this time, I got it right. Here we go then, let's get the telemetry back on. Here we go then, so we've got 1, like, 3, 2, 5, whatever, lights.
5 lights. And away we go, the sprint Grand Prix of the feature race.
Sprint Grand Prix of the feature race, that's an intriguing one. Elite's already up to 5th.
Hamey's had a brilliant start.
Elite's trying to, is he going to send it to the other side? I wouldn't if I was Elite. Covered off nicely. Oh, Bish got squeezed a little bit there. No, that's no fault. It was a clean move by Elite that time. And there's 3 wide with both Primas. Oh, whoa, I think that's Viper. That's Wyburn on the back. Oh, Bish. Elite's currently in 4th position after the first 2 corners, by the way. Hamey. Oh! So was it Hamey? I think John might have hit Hamey. Oh, there's a huge crash. Oh, Hamey's gone.
What's happened to Twisted?
My God. Was Twisted involved in it? No, I don't. Mate,
I think Twisted got hit at turn 1.
Mate, that was... Jesus Christ. Holy moly. I don't blame Hamey for leaving. Oh my God. I think someone hit Hamey at the arse, mate. I didn't see it wasn't...
John's flag.
No, I think it was just general. I think it was general, mate. There were 2 cars side by side. The one on the left hit Hamey round.
Vulcan's put in the chat, Dirt Rally 2.0.
It pretty much is, mate. Oh, by the way, Macca's up into the top 10. Jan's in the points. What a great start Soldier Jan's had. Twisted P9, Macca 10th, Vulcan 11th, Nolan and Jock. Good, God, BWTR not exactly having the most fun race. He's got 2 points so far this weekend. So Jono leads the way with Loadman, Elite, Bishadinho, King, Elite's up to 3rd. Prima's in 6th and 7th, Soljan holding the final points paying position there. Once again, mate, Uni Virtuosi get themselves another point. They're already in the points, of course. It may not last the entire Grand Prix. See if anyone pits. No. Oh, Jockey does. Jockey pits. I think he may have wing damage. I believe he does. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, dear. Jono warms up behind the safety car now. On the Lowman Elite. Bishop's back up to fourth, by the way. Kind of crazy start there. Safety car immediately. Of course, we'll have to have a look until hopefully someone's clipped that up. I did catch it. I actually caught on stream as well. Someone nudging Haney round into the barrier. I thought someone followed him into the wall as well. Like, I don't know what's happening. Obviously, we're going to hear feedback from it after the race. But Twisted, of course, in the Trident, the only Trident here, of course, he did score points in the first Grand Prix. Let me just put some in the chat. Oh, he's mentioned me in something. Means I have to view it, of course. I always view
apparently,
people who message me.
John is lagging badly again.
What are we going to do, call it?
I generally think his lag was the one that hit me.
We'll watch it. We'll keep our eyes peeled. We got it, guys. You can hear it on the stream. You notice it. Yeah, he's lagging, isn't he? You see, it's not like Hamey's lag where he disappears into the floor, though, is it? It's kind of... It's just jittery. Obviously, the jittery lag is as bad as normal, isn't it? Oh, dear. I have to make an unpopular call in a minute, mate.
I'm doing it now.
What's Elite doing? Yeah, okay. Never had to pull a race leader out of a race before. Oh. I've just seen the admin chat, but yes, it was him. I think it was Jono's lag, mate. Oh, dear. Oh, dearie me. Jockey might get fastest lap of the race here, by the way. Yeah, Jockey's gonna get. Oh no, he's not. That's a 2 minute. No, that's a 2 minute 7 lap. That's not quite gonna get the job done, is it? He'll have to leave lobby, mate. I think he'll leave lobby, mate, rather than retire. Oh, it's wounding. Needs to read that message. He has been told. And no.
Message has been sent.
Okay. Riding on board with P2, Lowman.
I was about to say, why is it yellow flags?
A small matter of a safety car, mate, funnily enough. Usually has something to do with that. So this is the first race of this division's history where we've had a VSC and a safety car, or we've had in separate feature and sprint races of the same Grand Prix. Never had that before. John has had the message. Obviously, if it does get better, it's rare that it doesn't. Safety car's going to be in this lap as well, I'm assuming. Yep, there you go. I'm pulling the pits to retire potentially. Thing is, though, mate, what happens if they don't have the notifications on? That's it, isn't it? Unless we tell people to have the notification on in case we need to message them, but see how can we police that? Volker's left. I think that's when you can bring back, mate. I think Jono's going incredibly slow. Oh, he's pulling into the pit. I think he has read it, mate. Yeah, he's pulling into the pits. Apologies there, Jono. Oh, Chris the Bish. Chris the Bish. Really? He's got no damage. Unfortunately for Jono, unless he goes to the back of the grid. We've got 5 seconds speed. Jockey's out on the safety car. He's retired, mate. Jono has retired. Mate, Jockey's crashed in the safety car. Unbelievable last corner. I don't know what's happened there. Oh, Prima's a side by side. Wyburn and Shadow Viper. Wyburn and Viper. Wyburn's overtaken Viper here. Wyburn up in a P5. Viper P6. Yarn's up to P7 for course 6. Jono and Twisted has benefited from this. So we shave a lot. They've got Twisted and Mac are doing a bleeding absolute can round bleeding turn 2 there. It's unfortunate, like I said, the lag just kind of got the better of him there, unfortunately. Vulcan is... That decision, Jockey's left, of course, he is... Yeah, man, of course. Jono did retire, mate. He got the notification, mate. Vulcan, jump back in, mate, as quick as you can on my name. Quick as you can, brother. So, listen, mate, this is now a mad dash to the end. Logan versus Elite. No, it's I'm just saying that it's hard to get past under certain corners on this track. Well, Twisted proved that it's not. But Macamate is one position of his first points in F2. Elite versus Loman now. Elite, this is his biggest weakness. Sending moves when he doesn't need to, really. We're on board with Viper as well. We're just flicking up and down, mate. Vulcan is, when he gets back into his car, Loadman is holding back Elite. Top two, literally. Oh, mate, they're bringing Bish with them. Right, they brought Bish with them as well. Oh, here comes Elite.
Did he just hit him?
No, mate. No. Nowhere near him, mate. Elite. Logan went a bit too left. And Elite just... They were... Oh, Elite. Good defensive driving and takes the lead of the Grand Prix. Elite looking for a clean sweep here. But Logan's not done with him. Logan's not done with Elite.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag 6-1.
Wyman's gone.
Wyman's off again. Goodness me, he's not had a fun race. Loman's keeping Elite company there. P1 to 3 are literally all within shot, and you see just filtering in. Soldier Yarn's up to 6th place. Oh my god. Mac is in P... Oh, what the hell? Oh, Wyman's really not enjoying himself at the moment. Vulcan, you're not in our lobby, mate. Just literally jump in off my name, mate. Trust me. I just said it keeps saying migrating host. You're not currently in our lobby, bro. Mac in P... Oh, no, it's Jan. Jan's made a mistake. Twisted around the outside. Amazing move by Twisted. But of course it was aided by Jan making a mistake, but he still managed to pull the move off. Right, that was an incredible move. Twisted's pulled off 2 amazing overtakes.
Macca's in the points.
He is better to call up, but Nolan's holding him in. Oh, a minute. See if I can bring it. Right, you're going to get this invite, Vulcan, really quick.
I'll do it.
Oh, I'm already done. I got it. Pause the game really quick, and we're going to go back to it here. Loman has dropped 1.7 seconds off Elite. Elite is absolutely on his game here this weekend. King Chris has Shadow Viper as well. Remember those two? Ironically, Shadow Viper was King Chris's first teammate, wasn't he, if you remember? When he jumped into pre-season, I believe that was in... Was it Monaco? No, it was Spain, wasn't it? Sorry, Spain. I think it was. Trying to look at when Viper's first race was. Chris holds the inside line very nicely. Shadow looking for that mistake. He's not found it. Macca,
no, it's
look
Monaco.
at this, mate. Free battle. It was Monaco, wasn't it? That's when we offered him the permanent seat. I'm sure we did. Viper riding the curbs very, very aggressively. I wouldn't ride him through them in these cars, saying that I wouldn't even get in these cars, so that's probably why. Twisted from Jan from Macca. Going to pay attention to this battle here. We've got 2 big battles going on the track at the moment. We're going to focus on the 6th, 7th, and 8th battle. Macca's going to send the move at the inside of Jan up the chicane. Macca, Jan did hit him, but that was a bit of an over-aggressive move by Macca, and he's felt the points. Mate, Macca's gone for the inside line in the chicane. Jan tried to give him as much. There's nowhere to get past. You have to literally beat a whole car for head. And
seeing that, they were side by side as they went in.
What can you do though? There's not enough room for 2 cars. Oh, Chris and Viper speaking side by side, mate. Viper, you can get a superior run. King Chris just manages to hold the position up. Means the Virtuosi cars, mate, are both now in the point. They've both made it to the points again. These are point hauls, aren't they? And here comes Viper then watching on board now. Really
Chris has done well.
Chris has done really well to hold him. In fact, Chris, if he just edges across Viper, but he's left the car's width. And Shadow Viper, we know, is one for pulling off the spectacular. Remember that ride through the fucking swimming pool in Monaco?
Hang on, look at Chris. Oh!
Viper's lost it a bit. And Chris manages to retain the position. Great driving by King Chris. That's what you mean, mate. Holding it in there, but Viper's got an incredible run. Oh, bloody Nora! Back on TV, but Viper is really, not even aggressive, mate. He's just thriving to get past. Oh, Soljan with the penalty. Just caught that live on stream there, managing to cut across the corner. We're going to go back. In fact, I'm going to stick with these. The Virtuosi cars are both there together.
Oh, Shadow's just hit Chris at the back.
No damage here, I don't think. Nope. Just double checking, mate. I missed that move. I was just on ball watching, see if the virtuosi cars can get through the chicane unscathed. Like, oh, we've got yellow flag sector 2. Oh, Wyburn, that's gone straight on. Unusual place to go straight on. Wyvern's not enjoying himself here at the moment.
Vulcans can't get back in. The Xbox services are down again.
Fucking stupid thing. Oh, Chris and Viper! Chris and Viper! Who needs to become battle of the race? Oh, Vulcan's on. Vulcan's on. He's finally got himself back on. If he gets himself back in, he's in the top 10. Oh, Viper with DRS, mate. This time, finally.
Look at Chris!
Wyber's retired, mate. He stacked it. Ritual safety car. I saw him going very slow, but I don't know what's happened there. Josie's a 7th and 8th. Maka in 9th. And of course Vulcan. Of course I can, Vulcan. I'll get on that now for you, matey. As we're nearly ready to get rolling here for the final half of the Hungarian Grand Prix. So, mate, not really, barring a bit of lag, like, there's not really been any dodgy driving at all. This has been one of the cleanest F2 races I think we've, even though, like I said, mate, low numbers, isn't it? Low numbers, the guys get to kind of drive the way they want to, so to speak. King Chris and this virtual safety car's gone on a long time. Oh, look at Jan on the back of Twisted under this VSC.
Oh, look at... Oh.
Bloody Nora.
Oh, no.
And we're going. He's got another one. What? Oh, has he just gone too early here, right?
Game's broken.
Oh, Jan's hit the back of Twisted.
Look at Bish on Loadman.
Potential chance. It's second between a minute. Wyber's left session. Not really the most. Oh, Vulcan's back in. Vulcan's back in his car. I just seen Vulcan come in. There he is. If he gets back in his car. Oh, what a run by Soldier Jan. What a final corner. Did one of them in my career mode, mate, but obviously I'm in a much quicker car than the car I overtook. Jan, he's got Nolan in the background as well.
No.
Twist has gone deep. Twist has gone deep.
Mistake.
Straight through. Nolan into P7. Oh, Twist, man, it's all going wrong for him.
Bastards, these little virtuosi cars.
I know, they just always find themselves in the points. Like, really, mate, teamwork, mate, isn't it? Literally, that's all it is, teamwork. By the way, ART have had their second driver score for the first time this season, by the way, just want to point that out. No, what? Oh, Jan's let him go. I think Jan might have let him go there. But that's going to give Twisted a hell of a run back.
Look at Twisted. Is he going to make the move into the chicane?
Vulcan's back in his car, mate. Vulcan's back in his car now. Yeah, are they going to make moves into the chicane? That's a really, really good point. I didn't know what kind of held the line of steer at the moment.
Oh, Jan's made a mistake. Twisted's done it on the outside.
He did that before. He's done that before.
What have they done?
This is an brilliant move by Twisted. Mate, this is the second time this race he's done it there. And this is exactly, mate, it's literally carbon copy of what just happened earlier in the race.
Bishop's was in DRS. Bishop was. I don't know if he still is.
Yeah, I think he will be, mate. I think he will be.
He will.
Just. Not put down
DRS is now lining up on his telemetry.
He has got DRS. Here we go then. And shut up. Wow. Does Twisted, mate, know he's got a drive-through? We don't know. Well, he will now if he's listening to the commentary. But that means...
Pure
look at Maka.
Viral. It's a new follower.
Hey, Sup Spiral, how's it going? Thank you, Rich, for the follow. Yeah, they're just doing a bit of F1, F2. It's literally what we're doing. Yellow flag sector 3. Vulcan's gone round. Oh, mate, you might as well let your AI drive for you. Jesus fucking Christ, that would have good.
Cool
bastard. Oh, you would have come back. Didn't spin. The AI didn't spin. But, oh, Vulcan really...
Look how close Bitch is to Loadman. Bitch can get P2.
Vulcan's gone very, 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 very slow into the pits. Is he nursing a puncture or something, or...? Any tips to start the Twitch channel? Yes, mate. Basically, work out the game you're going to play. One that you're good with. I may have to cut across my own thing here, by the way, Expo.
Hang on. Play
Oh,
one
you
you're
just
really shit at, so people watch you rage and how bad you are. It's so comical.
No comment.
Well, he plays F1. Yeah, that would be perfect. Do a career mode.
Oh, mate, Vulcan's got no game sound. At all. Based on how far he is behind. No, if he's got no game sound, we'll have to look into
Twisted
it.
still
And
in the
Twisty comes into
drive-thru.
the pits for his drive-through. Oh,
Macca's
man,
going to get
bullshit
points
games.
again. Oh, he's going to get back in the points
Yeah,
again.
basically, Sparrow, get yourself, literally just stream a game that you like and are really, really passionate about, whether you're good or not at it.
No, Vulcan.
Vulcan's asking in the chat, Vulcan's he's got no game sound, mate, you know what I mean? It's not going to affect anybody.
Try for
if he,
3 laps.
Vulcan.
So otherwise it's going to make us look like dicks on the people we have give the bands to.
Yep, it will. Keep going, Vulcan. I know it's incredibly shit situation. We know the pain you're going through, mate. Just keep yourself going, Roger. You've only got another 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go, Vulcan. Get your head down, mate. You'll be alright.
But pure Spiral, for advice, for career mode, I wait till the new game comes out. It's a few weeks away.
Get yourself F1
2019.
2020 Spiral, yeah. 2019, mate. Like, I get quite a bit of views on mine, but that's because I've built up a following behind it. The best way to do it, mate, is just literally start. And when you're about, start your career in F1 2020, you'll get no views at first, mate, but the key is grind, and more grind. Don't worry about views at all yet. If you get one, July 6th, is it, mate? Or July 7th for the
July
main
6th,
game,
Schumacher
I think it
edition.
is.
Main
and then it's
game's the
11th
10th
for
of
the
July.
main one, isn't it? Yeah, 10th of July, yeah. But mate, going back to the action here, Bish has found himself in a very, very lucrative position, but he's going to be under a lot of pressure from Shadow Viper. King Chris, by the way, having himself a very, very, very good race weekend. Yeah, month and a bit, Sparrow. Literally month and a bit.
6 weeks.
Okay, mate, it's mad to think about, isn't it?
I can't wait. This game's got uninstalled after that Tuesday race on the last week.
Rara, of course, paid for us, mate. I am buying FIFA when that comes out for us. That's going to be fun. The thing is, me and Rara, we don't play Ultimate Team, you know what I mean? So there's no point buying the big
When do
box,
you stream?
big
I'm enjoying
inbox
this.
edition. I stream all the time, mate. Different games, etc. My
Obviously,
stream
me
date
and
is
you
on
flick
Thursday.
every Saturday.
Yeah, me and Raya flicked every Saturday, but you'll get. I love my. Do you like my moody commentary last week, Raya? I was in the right mood, wasn't I? But then by the time the race was like, fuck it down. But basically, Spiral. Make sure I'll tell you what. This is the best way to do it. Turn notifications on, mate. We've got a stream every night of the week. We've got Monday.
He's just said
which
can you join them
is-
tomorrow? Of course you can. We got
Oh, yes, Spiral. We can. Right. Jockey, are you still? Is Jockey still in the chat? Right. Oh, hey, go back in. Viper up the inside. Viper up the inside. Oh, up there. Oh, what has Viper gone from over there for?
Jock's put it in the chat. Well done,
Jockey.
Jockey, lad.
Yes, Jockey. Spiral, if you got face, mate, click on that
click
link,
that link.
and then say you watched our stream. Your Twitch name's Pure Spiral. We can bring you in for our. We've got a True Equal series where you can use the multiplayer cards. It doesn't matter, mate, if you drive like a fucking pissed up road and just come on,
Don't worry,
play a
mate.
bit of game.
We all started last at one point.
I didn't. What the fuck are you on about?
Fuck off, using it
Oh
easy.
shit, we're being nice to the new guy. All right, sorry. Yeah, man, definitely get yourself involved, man. That'd be pretty cool. He's put laughing emojis. Nice one, yes, Jockey. Super say yeah. So basically, Spiral, get yourself added on that link, mate. Put in the chat, or put in that you'll be asked 2 questions. Put your league experience in for one of the boxes.
Just
Yeah,
put
nice
your
one,
gamer
man.
tag.
Just put your gamer tag and just obviously say you spoke to us on stream, and we'll let you in. There'll be a post up. Tomorrow it'll be about mid-afternoon. Are you on British time, Spiral, by the way, just to ask? Mate, oh, Nolan's got a penalty! Oh, Nolan's actually cleared Jan comfortably. Twisted, of course, with that drive-through. He's fell 23 seconds down, right? Jesus, man. Poor Twisted there, and he's missed
He
out
doesn't
points,
have
but of course that
Facebook.
does turn around. Don't worry about it. Add me on Xbox. Posglad84. If you haven't got Xbox, then
I'll put my
kind
gamer
of come
tag
to a
in there.
stumbling block. Mate, going back to the action, RRF1 Elite, mate. This has been his weekend, isn't it? Wins. Oh no, he's not won. It's the last lap. Oops. Oh dear. Oh, he's PS4. Ah, shit, man. Unlucky, man. Yeah, we do Xbox Live Racing. Anyway, mate, tune in. Do you know, actually, don't listen to me. I don't even know what lap we're on. So, yeah, get back to the action. Elite them, okay. I'm not sure we're going to cross the line again. Fuck that, man. Can't be asked.
Oh, Shadow's hit the grass.
Shadow, mate, was onto something with Bishop. Oh, mate, yeah. Definitely, though. It's on PTR. Pete, if Pete's still watching, can you drop your link in the chat? I'll get, oh, Viper's got a 3-second pet now!
Look how close Chris is.
Yeah, I'm about to say, mate, if he's got more than one penalty... But yeah, like I said, Sparrow, get yourself watching, matey, anyway, you know what I mean? We're a big community of guys. Vulcan comes into the bits. Vulcan, shout out for you continuing on, mate. You know what I mean? Good effort for you, bud. There's no point getting yourself on unnecessary... Oh, Macca with a penalty. Oh, Twist is like 2 years behind him. Oh, Bishop, mate, he's run wide. Bishop versus Loadman here. You know these guys are going to be talking about this in the amateur. He'll flag sector 3. Elite's dropped it! Elite dropped it! Oh, but he's miles ahead. Elite spun, mate, on the last lap. Oh, mate, imagine if I said he won the race and then I got the lap wrong on the last lap, he crashed out. Elite wins the Hungarian Grand Prix. But that's not the full story here. What's going to happen with the penalties? Loman and Bishop are together. On track there, and oh, 3/10 of a second, all that's separating at the end. And Viper did get a 3. Will Chris be able to capitalise? No, he had a 5-second. Nolan, why did Chris have oh, he had Bish on the virtual safety car, didn't he? Mm-hmm. Nolan beats Chris, P5.
Macca gets his first points
for Macca. But of course, it's ruined for Twisted. Or someone have a word with Bish. If you're Viper referring... Yeah, but if you're referring to you making a move on the third to last corner, like, there's a DRS straight next coming up. Like, it's, I don't know. Like, he has to make the corner himself. If he goes wide, he's over the curb. You know what I mean? I understand what the kind of frustration is. If you've got a clip of it, mate, send it over. Twisted comes through in 9th, mate.
The fact you just threatened watch next week, we will just ban you.
Oh, you put that sort of hate speech in there, bro, then don't bother putting that in. That's kind of ridiculous. We'll keep our eyes peeled. Don't worry about it. Vulcan comes across the line, mate. Well, mate, Vulcan had a good debut, didn't he? Got a couple of points in. And, yeah, did pretty well. But like I said, Viper, don't need to have any of that sort of chat, mate. Just fucking have... Mate, the best thing, mate, have a nice little quiet...
Just... If you've clipped it, send it to us.
Well, mate, do you know, Viper, rather than putting laughing emojis in the chat, when you actually have a quiet word with Bish and find out what actually went on. He might have had his own reasons for turning in. But anyway, guys, we'll address that later on. Right, so, just literally speak to him, mate.
Elite clean sweep.
Not in a nasty way, but it was elite clean sweep. Mate, he got fucking fastest lap as well. That's the first one. That's the first one, Ray. First proper clean sweep, isn't it? I think of the season. Loman P2, Bish P3, Shadow Viper in 4th. Nolan had a 5th position. A great try for the Virtuosis again, capitalising on the others' mistakes. King Chris had a 5-second penalty with hitting the back of Bish, funnily enough. Drops himself to 6th, still good points, so 4 points. We've got Soljan in 7th and Macca with his first point of the season in 8th. Vulcan, do you know what? I'm going to actually second Vulcan. Just send the clip over, mate. No need to say shit. Get the clip over if you haven't got a clip over. We caught it on stream, you can see it as it was. Like I said, guys, don't start shit in the chat. I can't be fucking arsed, so I'll just mute Lottie. Mute everybody, fuck them. Anyway, guys, that was a really, really good race. It was actually that was possibly the best race I think we've had all season, even though the numbers weren't the best. I thought that was thoroughly thrilling, mate, to be honest. But guys, we are done.
As the lobby shut and went into the loading screen, everyone's flag turned Argentinian.
What? What?
Oh, brilliant. Everyone's flag turned to the Argentina one as the lobby's changed.
Falklands.com. Falklands.com. No, that's a bit... Yeah, I'm back out of that.
Yeah,
mate,
Vulcan
would have been quite high up as well, wouldn't he? Yeah, he because of the guys that actually had problems, Vulcan would have been right hands down there up for a point again, but Vulcan, well done. And a big well done to everybody. Of course, we don't do podium interviews here. I just want to turn around and say, Guys, have yourselves a very, very good weekend, and we will be seeing you next week on Rise channel, which is twitch.tv/egosparks, or /egosparks, because I've got you know what I mean. I've got a bit of a lisp. You can never tell, can you, mate? You know what I mean? Thuffer and thuckatash. And on that note, with that shit Roman Reigns promo, have yourselves a very, very lovely evening. And you'll be catching PTR, twitch.tv/PTR. That one who's just gone live now, playing Zoo Tycoon. What? Interesting one. But guys, yes, have yourself a lovely weekend. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Ryan, for helping, and all the best. Bye for now.